So here we are at the Battle of Ideas 2015. My name's Ella Whelan, I'm from Spiked, and I'm here talking to Dan O'Reilly, who's also known as Dapper, who's just been in a session about comedy, and I want to talk to him a little bit more about why he's at the Battle of Ideas and what he thinks about free speech. Yeah. So, hello Dan.
Hi.
I think it's not said enough that there isn't anything that you can say to a woman that would physically harm her. I think this idea that that rape jokes or that rapey culture, lad culture, anything that you say to a woman can physically harm her, it's just not true. Words are words, and as you know, being a comedian, a joke is a joke, and it can't do any more than make you laugh or not, or make you offended. You deal with it how you think. So what would you say to the people who criticise you that your comments and your jokes physically affect people?
I'd say to them, am I coming to your house? Am I walking up your stairs? Am I sitting in your bedroom? And am I telling you a fucking joke to your face that you're offended by? No. I'm doing a gig to fans, 3.5 million of them, that are coming to watch me, to pay to watch me because they do find it funny and they don't find it offensive. It's comedy.
I'm not saying I'll make the ladies moist, but when I go out, this is what I've got to wear for safety reasons. Easy, girls, careful now, careful.
It's a laugh, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a comedy sketch. What are you going to do next? Ban horror? Because you're worried people are going to go and kill people.
I'm a woman and I'm certainly not afraid of you. What do you think normal women, and I use normal in a very specific sense, think about your jokes, and how do they react to the kind of banter that you use comedically?
Well, there's more women at my shows than men. I'll start by saying that. If feminism is all about equal rights, yeah, if I go to my show and I talk to a man in my audience the same way as I speak to a woman in my audience, I'm sorry, but I've grown up around women that are strong enough and certainly confident enough to tell me to shut up if they're not interested in something I'm saying or they're offended by it. And my mum, for instance, she's not offended by any of my jokes. She likes the attention from men. It makes her feel nice. She doesn't feel victimised when a guy comes up and says, "How are you? I find you attractive." She certainly doesn't feel threatened. She's a good, confident woman.
But I think what's happening at your comedy shows and what's the backlash against you is now actually symptomatic of what's happening outside of the realms of the stage. And so there's actually been a lot of policing in behaviour, especially on university campuses, which you've spiked about before. Do you think that there's something that people are fearful about, flirting, dating?
Yeah, I think that the way that some of these feminist groups and people are starting to insult our intelligence as men, that we don't know how to behave in front of women. Like lad culture, to me, is starting to the term lad culture is starting to become a little bit sexist. I think that it is crucial that when you go out and you're chatting up birds, right, and you're talking to women, that you have fun and you do it politely. You've got to be cheeky, you've got to flirt, right? You've got to flirt, you've got to be nice. We go out, we drink beer, we talk shit, and we joke about rude things. As long as you're not doing that in front of a woman that would find it offensive, I don't think you've got a problem.
But I think you could also do it in front of a woman that would find it offensive. I think that speaking as a woman, there are a lot of things that I find offensive in life, and I have to stand there and take it or fight back. That's my prerogative as an individual to fight back against that. And I actually think that there should be no boundaries in terms of what you say to women, especially in flirting and dating, because it's all about sexual attraction, is all about pushing boundaries.
Jesus Christ, you come to one of my shows and I've got women that grab my penis. Right?
Okay.
And I've got women.
As small as it is.
No, but I've got women that say, "Oh fuck it, I'll take you home. I will shag you. Me and my friend want to fuck you. I'll suck your dick." Right.
Right.
I certainly don't stand there and go, that is offensive. That's offensive. Do you know what? Actually, I go, fuck off.
No,
I hope you wasn't offended by anything in this interview.
I absolutely wasn't.
Was you
I wish I
flirting
was
at all?
offended more. I maybe was flirting a little bit. I'm making eye contact with you. You're such a handsome man.
Oh
so
my
is
God!
he. I mean,
Well, that's
you're
all right,
blurry, but it's okay.
That's okay, because I'm flirting with Candice behind the camera there.
Well, perhaps, I'm hoping that I'm going to get you to just finally.
Dinner tonight, guys?
The four of us, yeah. Candice, do you have a boyfriend?
I just want to see if you can live up to the hype, Dapper. Give me your best pickup line.
Best pickup line. Okay. Do you give head? No, I'm joking. I haven't. See? She knows.
She knows, I do know. Thanks very much, Dan.